Come one, come all. We are here to check out Disney's Hollywood Studios today for our walk and talk. My name's Doobie. In the studio, the man in the park is Jeremiah Good. How are you, Jeremiah?
Doing well, Doobie. Doing well. How are you, sir?
I am doing great. Alexander Lee has a great suggestion that unfortunately we cannot do. We will not be going on Rock and Roller Coaster today.
I may go on it later on because I think the wait time may be low, but yeah.
Yeah, that may not be the best one to take a camera on. So,
Did I ever tell you about the time I shut down Rock and Roller Coaster and broke it?
No.
This was 2008, I think, and it was me and some of my friends, and I pulled out my phone. You know, at that time the phone was like the flip phone. No, it wasn't even a phone. I took out my camera to take a selfie before selfies were real things, and they stopped it. They came, they yelled at me to put my camera away, and then like a minute and a half later they launched us, and we had no sound for the entire ride.
Jeremiah breaks it. So we're live right now at Hollywood Studios in Florida. If there's something you'd like us to show you, something you'd like to discuss in the chat, please feel free. That's why we do this. But otherwise, we're just going to kind of take a spin around the park and see what's new and let you enjoy the sights and sounds of Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Oh. There is something new.
All right, let's check it out.
I didn't walk this far down, darn it. I took pictures of some other stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll knock this stuff out and then head out. But look, Tinseltown Greetings is open.
All right, so we will be, Jeremiah will be coming back here later for some pictures while we do a quick walkthrough.
Yep, nothing changed. But hey, it's exciting that it is open. This is a sure sign that the world is getting back to normal.
So this hasn't reopened since the...
No, it did reopen and then it closed again. I want to say it closed probably as everything was starting to reopen and we didn't have enough merchandise to stock the shelves.
Okay. Project Tomorrowland, we will do our best to accommodate you. Is there still a Streets of America at Hollywood Studios?
Kind of.
All right.
That little walkway into Galaxy's Edge.
When we get over there, Project Tomorrowland says he wants to see some facades.
Facades is a French word for false front.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what type of wood those are made out of?
No, I don't. Hollywood.
Hollywood, yes.
And speaking of wood, nope, that didn't work. We are on Sunset Boulevard. Tower of Terror. This looks so much like actually being in California. It's amazing.
Yes, especially Anaheim. If it was 110 degrees here, though I'm pretty sure it's close.
Always warm in Florida. The Tower Hotel looming at the end, which is beautiful.
That is loosely based on the Hollywood Tower apartment building just off the 101 in Hollywood.
Yeah, if you see it, you can definitely recognize the similarities.
Beauty and the Beast, which is fully back to normal.
Is it?
Yes.
Do we have an updated video?
We do not have an updated video.
Wow. Assignment number 2.
Oh, the bellhops are out with the luggage cart trying to drum up business for this old hotel.
Let's check them out.
There you go.
They are rather quiet.
Yep, they're just...
So that's not Streetmosphere, that's just cast members?
Correct. Streetmosphere sadly has not returned.
So they're just there to drum up business for one of the most popular attractions in the park?
No, they're overstaffed So
Okay.
what they'll do is send cast members out with that kind of as a photo op out front.
That makes sense. So, entering the Rock and Roller Coaster Courtyard.
This will be about as close as we're getting to Rock and Roller Coaster on this stream.
And a reminder that Lightning McQueen is back here too.
Ka-chow. Remember, it is not Rock and Roller Coaster presented by Haynes. It is just Rock and Roller Coaster, starring Aerosmith.
You jockey wearers are permitted to go on now.
I almost got into one of those conversations with you that I knew I would have regretted as soon as I started saying it, so I'm just going to keep walking. 40-minute wait for standby for the Rock and Roller Coaster.
And they have a single rider line too, right?
They do. Let's see how bad the single rider line is. Looks like it's almost going right into the building, so that is definitely not 40 minutes.
Well, the park seems a little bit quiet today.
Yep, we are in that slow period. I'm pretty sure there are more cast members in the Lightning McQueen area than there are guests.
So if you have nothing to do today, this is a great day to get out to the park.
Yeah.
It is quiet.
I'm going to go ride Great Movie Ride, maybe take the backlot tour.
That would be nice.
Going to go see Walt's plane. Well, I guess that's not really a lie.
You are going to go see Walt's plane. Will be at the D23 Expo next week.
Correct. Presented by
Amazon.
Amazon. That's right. I was like, Chase Visa? No.
Amazon presents Walt's plane. Chase Visa presents the whole expo.
Yes. Yep, they got the package there overnight, unlike a certain computer.
Thank you, Broken Jeremiah, for sending that email. Yes, you did win last night's trivia contest, and you are certainly entitled to what's coming to you.
Wow, that sounded more like a threat than here's your magnet.
Not a threat. Geo points out that Slinky Dog is only 60 and Rise is 75, so that is a slow day at Hollywood Studios. And if those weights are anything like that Rock and Roller Coaster weight, they might not even be that long.
Yeah. It is that nice slow time. I love this time of the year almost as much as I love the January into February time, because January into February, I may even have to put on a sweatshirt.
Like, you like this time better when fall comes early, I think.
Yeah. Still no word on Phantasmic returning, so I'm guessing that could also be one of the announcements coming in just a few short days.
If that announcement with a specific date isn't made, I'll be extremely disappointed, because it is long overdue for Phantasmic to return. When you think about it, it's returned to Disneyland, and Disneyland opened a year after Florida did.
Disneyland has more cast members that still lived in the area.
Okay, staffing is an issue.
Yeah, that is the number one issue still. I actually heard a radio spot as I was driving in. Yes, I still listen to radio. They're advertising for casting, and I want to say it was at least a $500 signing bonus if you were to become a cast member.
More than LP pays in a year. Well, it will help. It will help a bit, I'm sure, the fact that the international cast members are returning to Epcot, which will free up some of those to go other places.
Yes.
And I can't wait to get back to Epcot on a walk and talk and see some of the international cast members. That's the best part of Epcot. It's been weird not to have that.
Have me say bonjour to somebody in Morocco.
Yeah, please, let's be as ugly and American as we can possibly be.
So yeah, that is nice that store has reopened. We'll head over into the animation courtyard and see if the other shop over there has reopened.
We will definitely do that. We had a request to check out the animation courtyard. So Sounds good. Again, we're live at Hollywood Studios, so use that chat and make your requests. It's a slow day. We can show you just about anything.
Especially if it's in the shade.
Starring roles reopen?
I still laugh that the starring role sign is still there with just a little banner. I mean, you can see if the wind blows, you can see the end of the sign.
They closed starring roles permanently, but they haven't replaced it with anything?
Correct. I don't know what it was, but I heard it was going to be production kitchen or kitchen space for different events and stuff out here. But it has been closed 5+ years now, and that sign is still there.
That was definitely our favorite. Just grab something for breakfast place or a quick lunch, starring roles. Bye-bye.
That was always my favorite, to run over there in the mornings.
Gio said he heard they're casting for an unnamed 2023 parade in Disneyland. You heard anything about that?
I have not. I've not been looking at the... Hang on, let's hear Joe. Funny. Joe sure sounds like he's playing the Incredibles theme.
Joe's versatile. There's Jeremiah showing off his Magic Band Plus, triggering the Fab 50 statues. There we go. Wearing it the way it's intended, over 3 fingers.
Just 2.
That's not how it's intended.
Sounds like somebody triggered the Incredible Founder and Sebastian.
You figure those are going to go away after the 50th celebration?
Probably not.
Hopefully the 50 goes away at least.
Yeah. We did have some 50s stick. Oh, there it goes. That is a long one.
Jeremiah has all of those in an article, a video he did for LPs. You can find that on the YouTube page. Just search Fab 50. You'll find it.
Okay. Heading up to the most quiet one.
Woody, you are gonna love this.
Look at that. Triggered 2 out of 3, even triggered with the right sounds.
Now we enter Animation Courtyard, the lovely, somewhat new entrance.
Wasn't it Expo where they announced the new logo coming to Hollywood Studios, like 2017, I think it was?
We got the new logo. They just toned it down a bit. Has a little less character than expected.
Looks like
Is Voyage officially closed?
It has not reopened, but no, it is not gone forever.
I still hold out hope that that wonderful attraction will reopen.
I do also. It was definitely old and cheesy, but it was a great place for some AC. Fun show too. Like the especially the under the sea segment was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was cheesy. I thought it was a good show. Solid show.
Star Wars Launch Bay, Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and BB-8, all 15 minutes.
Wow, not bad. Air-conditioned comfort, too.
Yep, the Launch Bay cargo has not reopened. Neither has the studio store. The in-character shop, which was some random shop, then became a princess shop, then went back to a generic... Actually, this was more the Toy Story shop while Toy Story Land was being built, and then it is not real.
funny how people don't complain when shops don't reopen.
I know. One show. And people are clamoring for this to return. They're not, sadly.
Okay. But I am. So we make our way towards, what is this area of the park called?
Well, that used to be Pixar Place down there.
Yeah, but not anymore. So is this still just kind of animation courtyard area?
No, this is the more of the center because the Walt Disney Presents and then the snack area, I think, all falls under the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway area. Walt Disney, One Man's Dream, and Meet Sully.
What is the film now? Are they previewing anything? Or are they actually showing the original film?
One Man's Dream, yeah.
Lovely. What it's meant to be.
Let's go that way. Let's see, what billboards do we have? Looks like we have Rise and High School Musical, the musical, the series.
Showing off Disney Plus there.
There's nothing down that way at all.
Is it just a dead end?
Yep. I mean, they don't even have the Yum Yum cookies or anything, or Num Num cookies or anything out there.
And then let's make a right and head towards Toy Story Land.
Do you know about Disney's Best Kept Secret?
On the left, that giant building, would that be Toy Story Mania?
Yes.
Or is Runaway Railway?
Nope, Toy Story Mania.
Okay.
And on the right is the what used to be the animation area, where they actually did some of the films.
No, the other one.
Now it's office space, and then the big building that you can't see because it's behind that green wall, that will be the barbecue, which, again, things we need a date for here.
Woody's Barbecue there.
Although they did take down the concept art. Yeah.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Hold on. I would also like to point out one other thing. These are new trash can colors.
Are they really?
Yep.
All right. Did you get pictures of those?
No. Sadly, I only had the one phone.
Well, you're going to have to make another trip.
But yeah, no concept art. It doesn't look like there's been any work done on the other side of the wall.
Can you use your magic band to trigger Woody? I want to hear him talk. Good job.
Did you? Yeah. Hang on, let me try. Let me see if I can trigger Jesse and Rex. Okay. Hang on.
They will not trigger. But wouldn't it be fun if they had some secret triggers with the Magic Band Plus?
Wait for it. See? Triggered Rex.
That was not triggered by Jeremiah.
Don't worry, Rex.
See?
You got a friend in me. I got you, partner.
Although I could probably stand there and people would start walking up and trying to trigger
There are
it.
some people who know what they're doing looking at you going, that guy thinks he did that.
Yeah. I'm special like that. Stand by for Toy Story Mania 40 minutes, but I actually don't even see any of the outdoor queue, so that is a very nice 40 minutes inside. Here comes Slinky. He's Slinky.
Such a fun ride. So much fun.
Especially for phones. So these new trash can colors are really throwing me.
Why?
Just they are, green, yellow, and blue. I don't have what the oh, hang on, we have to walk around this.
You're going to have to go to your friend's Magical Trash so you can get some comparison pictures.
Yes, I'm sure that as soon as I send that over to him, he will have the before and after. Let's see if they still have the different Space Ranger spin, not Nope, swirling saucer trash cans. Because these used to be blue and white. Or purple. You know, I'm never one to like feel like I have a cloud sitting on top of me, but there is a cloud sitting on top of me that's really nice.
Okay, Eeyore.
And I don't know how new they are, but especially since this one looks like it's been beat up a little bit. And they do have still the old swirling saucer Buzz Lightyear trash cans. You can see those behind those cast members with the green, purple, and gray.
Oh, matching Buzz, yes.
Now we are heading into Batoon.
Very smooth transition from Toy Story to Batoon.
I do want to see if they have those fancy hats that Mike saw in California. Although I feel like they would probably, they look like they are thick rubber, plastic. So I can't imagine that those would be like, oh, these are nice and cool. Do you know what happened 3 years ago yesterday?
This place opened?
Correct. We are walking in it.
Wow, 3 years. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's also weird that it's been 3 years since we had a D23 Expo, which I still think somehow they planned because we got 3 years for our Disney Plus from that expo. So,
question: when we were here 3 years ago, was it busier?
yes, it was very busy. I mean, even during the slow time, that's why they opened it 3 years ago today, because this is more of a slower time. Oh, we have some first order troopers.
It's like they're going to arrest that guy with the hat.
I know, they're just following right behind him. Oh, lucky family got a photo bomb. Hopefully it wasn't a...
Are they going up on the
global
stage?
Yes, that's why we're moving over this way, so we can enjoy the ramblings of first order troopers and not us.
All travelers are subject to interrogation. That is a event. Mind telling us what you're doing with it? Hey, you. Step this way. That's a good way to get a data pass. Pledge your support to the postal you. Then I think you're overdue. Affirmative, you are dismissed. It's hard to tell who's suspicious. That means everyone is. That is affirmative. Hold it. You. Come here. Have you sworn allegiance to the First Order? There is resistance activity here. Have you seen an agent is helping us? Consider this a warning. Carry on. Permission granted, but make it fast. Proceed with hose gas. Not a problem. Wait. On your way. Step over here. Haven't you been seen with resistance sympathizers? So, if we took you to a holding cell, would anyone in there recognize you? Good, that's good. Stay out of trouble. This one, quickly, we're on patrol.
It is not a... Oh, no, it is. Wow, they definitely... Yeah, it decreased the amount of cast members or crew members that are out here.
Jeremiah's referring to the Halcyon Galactic Star Cruiser. This is their day to visit Batoon.
Yes, and if you are interested in booking the 2023 trip aboard the Halcyon, I believe those are coming up for the release. I know they put out a few for some of the upper tier pass holders. I don't know what I'm saying.
I am interested.
So am I. I am ready to go back on.
This is where everyone hangs out at Batoon.
Yep. Everybody's waiting for their chance to go in and get a nice drink. Hey, speaking of drinks, did you happen to see that article we put up not too long ago, Doobie?
About new cocktails at the Magic Kingdom?
No, new cocktails at the Magic Kingdom.
Okay. I'm not sure how that differs from what I said.
So they're adding cocktails now to the Diamond Horseshoe, which is, for me, that's probably the one that stands out as the strangest, because that one is more used as overflow for Liberty Tree. Like every now and then they'll have people sit in there for a dining experience, but it's more of a quick service that I always felt.
So is that the first time that is the first time a quick service has had alcohol at the Magic Kingdom, right?
Correct. Though I don't know if they are describing it as a quick service or if it is in fact described as a sit down now. But it is Liberty Tree, Diamond Horseshoe, which is convenient because they are both connected. And then the Skipper Canteen, which is also convenient because it is connected to a bar. So just nobody goes into that bar unless you know a special password.
Did you happen to catch the queue at Millennium Falcon?
30 minutes, stand by.
Not bad at all.
No.
But still too long to wait for that ride.
I still enjoy it, but I do definitely agree it is that can be a wait. Now, I don't remember if when we go into docks, if we lose reception or not. Let's go into docks.
I think so. Gio says Diamond Horseshoe is its own sit down, happens to have the same menu as Liberty Tree. They switched over to its own last September. So
Do you need an ice cream maker? Oh. Doc is very talkative.
this is the coolest shop in Disney World, yes, no?
I think so.
What did you say, Aaron? I think life did just keep her for the job.
I mean, sadly, with the lightsabers, it gets a little crowded in here. But I still love coming in here. It's definitely one of those, like, just spend your time looking at all the Easter eggs if you're a Star Wars fan.
Tons of them. And Mike Celestino, they have the same shop in California, will be doing a walkthrough looking at all the Easter eggs very soon. Perhaps even this Friday. We did that for the marketplace on our YouTube channel. And as Evil Queen points out, it's air conditioned.
Yes. I wasn't going to say it's the coolest because of the air conditioning. But it's pretty cool. One of my favorite things about the opening of this was at the media event where I had pictures of the marketplace with no other guests in it. And it was just, like, that was probably one of my all-time favorite pictures.
Very cool.
Oh, look, they do have the hat. And
Sure
it is.
Is this the same hat that cast member was wearing? Being chased by the stormtroopers?
It is similar. As you can tell by the CVS receipt, it is 4 guests now.
Jeez. Wow, that's a long receipt.
Yep. And that is the reason right there, is because you can buy it on shopdisney.com. But it's not leather, it's kind of a mesh feel, so I think that would be nicer than the heavy plastic leather, but at the same time,
What was
still,
the price?
$29.99. It does have this nice logo.
Black Spire Outpost. That's nice.
Yeah.
What is
So
that?
it's one of the sounds. I believe it is. No, I'm not sure what sound that actually came from, or what creature that came from, I should say. One of the things that I've been trying to do every time we do walk and talks, or I come out here for an update, is to do at least a little bit of the Fatu Bounty. And the way it looks in here, I think that may take a little bit longer than I have.
Are there a lot of bountiers?
No, just the crowds.
Okay.
But yeah, let's actually let's do a little bit of backtracking and see what is going on over at the Bounty Hut. I don't see anybody over there, so maybe this will be a good day.
Go check it out.
And again, if you're like, what is Batu bounty hunting? Head over to our YouTube. I did a vlog on it where you can see me partaking in it for about 15, 20 minutes. So
Yeah,
it's
a good thought.
It's a fun game. And the nice thing is, if you're a West Coaster, looks like you're getting this soon too. Yeah, so maybe it looks like there's just 2 guys playing it.
That's affirmative. Hello, citizens. Hold on. Hold it right there. Which one of you is the leader? That was a test. Good work, squad leader.
They also had just engaged buttons on, so that makes it even funnier.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
That's very funny. That's really funny.
And of course, he answered correctly by saying she is.
Mm-hmm. He is ready to take the big step.
Yeah, it's very nice. Not too busy at all. Just really the warmth is the only down factor.
Rise of the Resistance.
What did it say the wait time is?
I think it was 75 earlier. What are you seeing now?
I'm seeing a blue repeater that is showing an 80-minute wait, but by 80, there is 1 loop outside before you go into the caves.
That is not bad.
No. So again, I don't know the exact timing, but I would say that's not 80 minutes.
Wonder if Lightning Lane is still available. I will find that out.
So when you head into the Disneyland parks for the expo, are you going to be doing Lightning Lane, Doobie?
I plan to purchase Genie Plus, yes, and if there's a chance to ride Rise for $20, I might take it. Right now, you can ride Rise for $15 at Hollywood Studios, and you just have to return at 5 p.m., which is in about 3.5 hours.
I'm actually, I mean, I understand that we're going into Labor Day weekend and it's still technically summer, but $15 for that right now seems like the high end.
Yeah, things are It seems like a high end, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that is the top of the pricing tier for
Yeah.
Lightning Lane. So going 15 on a Wednesday in August.
Well, given that there's still plenty available, 5 o'clock, and they don't close
Yeah.
until 9, that's apparently the guests agree.
Yeah.
Which is
Here's
great.
what's left of the Streets of America.
No Genie Pluses are sold out yet, and I remember, or even close to sold out. I remember we come here early on, and they would be sold out like crazy. But no,
Yeah.
you can even get a Slinky Dog for $6.25. So, yeah, good time to go to the parks. Great time. I wish I was there. Here's a good question from Mr. Bob Newell. Are paper guide maps still available at each park,
Yes, they are.
and are they useful?
I always have felt that the paper maps were useful. I don't mind using my phone, but I feel at this point, you have so many other things you need to use your phone for. It's just pick up one of the maps. Go old school. Mark off what you went on and try to have bingo.
I love the maps too. Mostly because I have great memories of my son just understanding the maps way better than me at like 3 years old.
Ah, Gideon. It's amazing he's off to college and
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Muppet, not open.
nope, stage 1 still closed.
We'll make a left around here, see Mama Melrose.
Mama Melrose.
Yeah, Gio says, a shame the stores over here are still closed, always like these. It is a shame.
Yeah, this entire area, I mean, Mama Melrose, I think, is suffering. Well, probably not suffering because I know you can't get reservations for that at times. But stage 1 and It's a Wonderful Shop, neither one have reopened.
But the snowman remains. Get your picture on him. Now,
Well,
I've
I
heard
guess-
a rumor that this place in front of us, that it's rat pizza. Is that true?
No. That's just a weird glitch in the sign.
Okay.
I do love their meatball subs, though.
I like eating here. It's huge. It's got an upstairs. It's meant to be like the place, and it is, and I love it.
But again, sadly, it closes it is open from 1:58 to 2:12 each day.
Okay. Narrator, it is not actually open that short a time, but yes.
I want to say it's still from maybe 11 to 4 now. Let's see.
Gio says the best pizza on property. Are you referring to Mama Melrose, Gio? I have to know now. 11 to 5, that is very short. For a park that's open till 9, that's wow.
Yeah, I've definitely come in here. I've been like, I really want Rizzo's, and closed.
Yeah, that's a little surprising.
I don't know what the best pizza on property is. That's a good question.
Gio says Pizza Rizzo. Wow. I don't think I agree with you.
I take it back. The best pizza on property is Creations Cafe.
Are you being serious?
No, that slice, while it's expensive, is very good.
Don't forget to look at Streets of America.
I did. We were doing that earlier.
Oh, okay.
That's Streets of America. That is all that's left of it.
A lot of people say Via Napoli is the best pizza. I think it is so overrated. But nothing is coming to mind as to what actually is the best pizza.
Via Napoli was always good. But yeah, it's hard for that to be the best pizza when you think about it's also a restaurant downtown Disney that you could walk up to about any time of the day and get a seat.
Via Napoli?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, Naples. They're all.
Oh,
it's all one. Yeah.
Gotcha. You can't get me thick. I'm a big fan of thick crust pizza, and none of that anywhere on property.
Now I miss. You know what I miss the most Pizza Fari, the breakfast pizzas. Those were always good.
Honestly, the best pizza quote on property can be found at Upper Crust Pizzeria in Celebration, Florida, which technically kind of a little bit somewhat is Disney property. I love their pizza there. The Diego is like one of the best pizzas in the world.
See, I will argue if we're going that close. Wow, Star Tours is a 5-minute wait.
Let's do it.
That doesn't work at all.
Probably not. We should try.
Well, we can't go on the ride with the camera. They'll be like, you got to turn that off.
Oh, fine. Kyle says
Um,
Blaze Pizza. Yeah, those 5-minute fires are good, but they're nowhere near spectacular. Go on, Jeremiah.
I enjoy Blaze. My favorite pizza anywhere close to Walt Disney World is Giordano's. That's a thick crust pizza. That's takes
Okay.
a half hour to make.
I
Yeah,
want to try that out. You need to make sure we try that on my next visit, Jeremiah.
that and the new one. And I was talking about this just the other. We were talking about this during park talks. Playa Pizza, which is directly behind the Magic Kingdom. Like, if you are anywhere in the Magic Kingdom area, it is worth, if you have a car, driving down that little road behind it. Playa Pizza is just on the other side of the cast member parking area. Great pizza. They have some amazing drinks, from what I've been told, and it's a fun setup. If you watch Stranger Things season 4 and Surfer Boy Pizza, people are like, oh, they're just doing that. This is actually being created and built before Stranger Things season 4 came out. So
But it's New York pizza. I mean, New York pizza's not bad, but it doesn't even compare to Chicago pizza.
that's Giordano's. And Giordano's actually will deliver on property.
Will they deliver to Concord, California?
I believe that actually they do sell the frozen pizzas.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't even had a pizza, so I don't even know why I'm talking about this. But Kyle has a great question. Have you had the pizza at that one gangster restaurant? I think it's called Capone's.
Yes.
All right, good to know. What's this on the left?
This is the Hyperion Theater, not the Hyperion Theater or the Hyperion. It was a theater, but the Hyperion Theater, home to Frozen Ever After, a sing-along. I'm missing some words because I know this is one of the longest titles in Walt Disney World.
A Frozen Sing-Along Adventure or something. Is it open?
Yeah.
Why does it have gates there? Didn't you used to enter this building in the front?
You did. Now you enter from the side, so the queue.
Kyle says New York pizza is actually pizza, whereas Gio says deep dish Chicago for the win. So
For the first time, so you need to see the sign and tell me I'm not just reading it and going that doesn't make a lot of sense.
for the first time in forever, Frozen sing-along celebration.
Look in the snowflake.
Oh my! For
Yeah.
the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration.
But that doesn't even work. Like, as I'm reading it, it's for the first time in forever, Frozen. Okay, so I need to go take pictures of the shop and maybe see about Beauty and the Beast.
Looks like didn't there used to be a giant hat right there?
I believe that was gone in 2015.
Okay, sorry. I've been tasked with making these walk and talks more accessible and a little less inside baseball, and it's so hard for me. So, no, the sorcerer hat's been gone for a long time. I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Evil Queen reminds you that in addition to the stuff you mentioned, you need to get those trash can pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Evil Queen. Love having people watching our back.
Okay, and on that note, So long, and thanks for all the fish, folks.
Thanks for joining us. I think we have Marble Time coming up later today. Don't forget, if you want to have the inside track on our absolutely positively super secret project, just send an email to doobie at laughingplace.com and say verbatim, I want an inside track on your super secret project, and we'll see what we can do. Until then, we will talk to you later.
See